Hello, my name is Chibiki Emmanuel. I am a smallholder farmer from Nigeria as well as a development entrepreneur. There are at least 500 million small-scale farms around the world, and between 1 to 2.3 billion smallholder farmers such as myself who work these farms and produce at least 70% of the food that the world consumes. Ironically, most of these farmers go to bed hungry, are amongst the poorest of the poor and the most vulnerable. Most of them live in rural areas that are cut off and isolated without internet. There is limited data on this group and as well as extension services. For instance, in Nigeria, there is an extension worker farmer ratio of 1:8,500. Also, when these farmers have beautiful innovations or just plain traditional knowledge that might be beneficial for other people as well, it's usually stuck in their farm or at best their tiny communities. Also, when the government or development agencies have interventions for these farmers, it rarely gets to them. The silver lining in this sad story is that most of these farmers have a mobile phone, at least 90%. And I believe that information sent through that platform could bolster productivity and improve livelihoods. This is why I'm very passionate about the AgServer idea, which is a knowledge transfer digital platform that would enable farmers to crowdsource information from one another, asking questions, getting answers in real time, with or without the internet and without leaving their farms. For instance, a farmer in northern Nigeria who has issues with his tomato crop can get to our platform, ask questions. We, using machine intelligence to aid human intelligence, can now disseminate that information and look for feeds, farmers that have the best responses, perhaps in southern Nigeria, perhaps in Gabon or Cameroon, get the answer, probably in Igbo, then translate it back to Hausa and send it. Also, we also realize that while what we do is a lot of bottom-up approach, that we might need top-down approach. For instance, when there is a new disease, like when the Fall Army One came into Africa, we can disseminate proper information. Also, we want to be able to find out online information initiatives that will benefit the farmers, synthesize it, and be able to disseminate it in a customized fashion that the farmers will know what to do to get those kind of helps. So the question might be, so why don't the farmers use WhatsApp, Facebook, or even Quora? My answer is twofold. First, most of them are not even on the internet, so they are already disenfranchised. And for those that remain, I know that it's not as effective as what I am proposing because I am a witness. On Facebook, I run a platform that helps mainstream young people into agriculture, and we have over 10,000 people from 100 countries. The questions are not always apt, the answers are not always that customized, and they are not timely. And then we have to battle the algorithm on Facebook. Before, we used to have a lot of reach. Now, as Facebook has sponsored posts, they are limiting that reach, and I do not blame them. Also, the juicy part of this idea is that we'll be able to have the back end to wrangle the data, analyze the data. That's how we know when there is an issue, maybe supply chain issues, or there is a possible disease outbreak before it becomes imminent, and flag it. My fit for Shuttleworth, I think, is very, very apt. I am a social entrepreneur who always has believed that social problems require open social solutions. So somebody can take this AgServer concept and deploy in AgServer even in Northeast Asia, even before we get there. And the AgServer idea has always been open. That's why initially I applied and got accepted to Cornell University to work on this as an open master's project that can get input from anywhere and anybody can use. Unfortunately, coronavirus happened and I lost all the possible sources of funding. But gratefully, I found Shuttleworth and pray that I'm given that opportunity because it's going to go a long way in actualizing this project. Thank you.